Leadership to me is about the ability to know what is needed and do what is needed. Every time again, in every context. That makes the concept itself quite difficult to grasp, because it's not about leading people, it's not about having followers, it's about the ability to know what is needed in this moment, and that is what facilitation, I think, is about. So there are 3 levels of reality in a group that I think there's a choice to touch it, which is on the one hand the functional sphere, which I think most of the time, most trainings are designed to touch that, the functional. We want to function better, we want to be more effective, more efficient, blah, 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 all this, which includes the psychological functionality, like knowing who I am, knowing boundaries, knowing strengths, weaknesses. There's a sphere where you move into the artistic exploration, or you move into the danger, or in the more figuring out, pushing boundaries, exploring new areas. That's where the crazy ideas are. That's where the thinking out of the box is. That's where the next breakthrough will be. For functionality, you need safety, predictability, stability. But for let's say the artistic exploration, you need danger. And that needs a different facilitative space. And that's also allowing discomfort and allowing people to go through shit sometimes, and allowing them to really face demons. And then there's another, which is just simply allowing light to be in, just realizing that we're light, realizing that we're connected, which is a very different space again, and that cannot be controlled that much, because it happens or it doesn't. But what I realize is that these areas need a different facilitative space. Functionality is pretty straightforward. I think most trainings are designed that way. But then when, for instance, when there's an experiential learning model, you can ask more questions that will be touching something, that you know that you're provoking something. You put people in a discomfort. You put them out of their comfort zone, totally out of their comfort zone. And realizing that we are connected is, I mean, you can do that with meditations, but it can also be, I think that requires more of a pre-meditation in terms of what is the intention that we're here. Intention matters greatly. And again, I mean, I don't know. I think everybody has their own way of doing that, but I would be very interested to hear more of how others do this. Because if you go to a spiritual retreat, there's a huge emphasis on one side, on one area, and when you go to management training, there's a huge emphasis on the functionality area, and when you go to a tantric yogi training, you go in a very and within that you touch different spheres as well. But I think that even regular management trainings or regular, let's say, mainstream approaches would benefit greatly from integrating these different areas, because you need meaning in it, and that will only benefit the learn. I mean, people don't learn by stuffing knowledge down their throat. It doesn't work that way. We would love to think so, but it doesn't.